Hello everyone and welcome back to the monthly haul for December of 2024. So yes, it is now 2025. Let's end this year off with a massive pile, or a pretty good pile of Hot Wheels here. This time it's just Hot Wheels, but we've got a fair amount of premiums as well as some mainlines and even a 2-pack, which is pretty new. Don't get many of those. So let's mount the old camera quickly. Jump cut. So yeah, quite a few cars here. Some of which, and actually the majority of these have recently featured in peg hunts recently. So, we've got a bit of a fool going on. We've got a 2-pack here, which was from my last Smith's peg hunt, the Christmassy one. In fact, no, all of these were from, most of these were from the same peg hunt. I'm confusing it because I actually combined 2 peg hunts. I did a random film myself randomly finding a load of cars in Tesco's, which are where most of these mainlines are from. But I actually put that at the end of my last peg hunt that I went to Smith's Toys on Christmas Eve. Yeah, with absolutely loads of peg hunts to get through from September to November. I just hadn't got around to them, and yeah, with that I had to sort of just combine things a bit. I was going to film most of these cars for the end of that peg hunt. Completely forgot to though, so I'm sorry if in the video it seems a bit uncertain of what I actually bought. But they're all going to be here today to have a look at. As I say, we've got loads of main lines to go through. I need to sort of clear this off to the side so we can like actually start looking through some stuff here. Loads and loads of stuff. Yeah, loads of premiums which we got from there as well. Put them down there like that, slide them to the back, and we'll put the 2-pack to the side as well. Right, okay, sort of cleared the decks a bit. Let's take a look at this and the 2-pack first. In fact, we'll look at the 2-pack first. I'm not planning on opening this because they are so flipping expensive. Let's clear some of the specks and dust off it. These are unbelievably expensive. They are the same price. They are $17.99, I do believe. Yeah, but I do say this every time. I then backtrack because price of a premium car is £9 now. It's like $8.99. So yeah, they're basically the same price as 2 premium cars. So I guess it makes sense, but I still can't believe premiums are about £9 now. It's extortion. Yeah, these are really cool. These, hang on, I haven't actually put the zoom lens on. That would help. Quickly clean it off. See, look, I put lots of effort into these videos. Apparently. You wouldn't believe it. There we go. So this pack was actually left behind. There is just pan that up. More light. Does look cool with the single light, but yeah, it's hard to see stuff. There's a set with the Morris Mini and Mini pickup, and then the Nissan 180SX. So 2 Nissans. Both of those sets obviously weren't there and are probably the most sought after, but I think this one's genuinely the coolest. I mean, we've seen so many of the Nissan 180s, blah blah blah. The Morris Mini is kind of a cool set, but I don't know, maybe that's just coming from me where we don't really see American cars over here. Love the details. Rebel Machine. There's a pretty cool decal on that. Paint on the tyres, the front lights and all that look really cool. Same again with the Javelin here. Good looking details, very nice in that orange. But yeah, the card art itself, they just look so cool. Sitting on that road in the sunset there. But you know, maybe all of them look like that. I didn't see the other ones, so perhaps they all looked really cool. This was the only one we saw. So yeah, but I'm not opening it because it was so expensive. Next up we have this box set. Yeah, let's face it, I've only bought this for the 2 cars. The truck doesn't bother me, and the boat, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why they've done it, to be honest. It seems a weird choice. I'm sure some people like these boats, but I think most people collecting Hot Wheels want vehicles with wheels, you know. Let's open it. Let's open it. Why not? I've been waiting for this set for a while to price drop, and it was a £5 off, so I ended up getting it. Really, what I should have done was actually waited till it dropped even more. The Porsche set and the BRE set both dropped to like 15 quid, and they were a much more sought after set. It seems to be Smith get a really good amount of these in. There's no shortage of supply, but you know, pressure got the better of me and I decided to pick it up. I wonder why the van is covered there. I thought they did the plastic to stop people stealing out of the end, but the truck isn't actually covered this time. Perhaps it's just because it's heavy. Ah, fun. I love opening these. Yeah, it's very interesting to see a Citroen in one of these. I guess the H-van's quite iconic. Not my favourite kind of Citroen, but you know, it's definitely different, so it's worth picking it up. The plastic is going to make that hard to do. They've been very generous with the tape on this, I must admit. That is the H-van. And the boat, there we go. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad. Let's start things off with this thing. It's got like a thing to sit it on. Like a plastic bit. All this rubber band stuff. Yeah, it just looks to be some... Or does this go on the truck somehow? Because obviously this is just a boat, there's no wheels or anything. It's got a propeller on the back. Pretty crazy massive engine on the front. Seat in there, we've got the Moon Eyes livery. Moon Eyes are a racing team. So yeah, it's a proper boat. Oh, it was classic hydroplane. It's a bit creaky. So it can sit on that, I guess, but yeah, the lorry's actually designed for a car more so. I suppose it comes with a truck, so, and a H-van, so I suppose that makes sense. But it would be nice if there was somewhere that could just... I could be missing something. I mean, it nearly slots in. It needs like a... I mean, it kind of does just about slot into the those little pins at the back, but not by much. But I guess it works. Kind of. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not here for the boat though. Why couldn't Hot Wheels put this in a premium pack or something, or a premium line? Not one of these box sets. There is the truck. What's this one called? Speedways. Very old style looking truck. Big grille, round headlights, big curvy fenders or whatever they're called. Again with the Moon Eyes livery. Pretty cool. Very old style looking truck with a simple flatbed. To be fair, this is quite a nice one. It's all metal. Even the truck bed on this one's actually metal, which is a nice change. So it's quite a good truck actually with this one. Then we have the, I can't even remember what this is called now already. If I just opened it and I've already forgotten. I'll just get all the rubber bands off. Toyota Stout Truck. This is pretty cool though, like really wide bodied and really boxy. I'm liking the kind of cream colour. Got some sort of Pegasus on the front, I think that's what that is. TRD. Some branding. Nice front light details. I don't know what the camera keeps trying to focus on here. It's really bugging me. Nice gold wheels. Got the rear vents on the back as well from the massive wide body. It's not a truck, it's a Turk. I don't know what that means. And in the back there we've got some sort of roll cage and some strengthening bars. And you can see through to the wheels as well. Yeah, that is a pretty cool looking thing. That is a really cool looking truck. Let's sit him on the trailer there. Then we have the H-van. Oh wow, it's got a, oh my god. At the back of it is completely open. And you can see this massive engine thing in the back there. How crazy is that? Yeah, it was awesome engine detail in the back. They nitrous bottles, oh my god. We got some sort of crazy drag H-van here. Race service. What a crazy looking thing. The future is our fault. The future is our fault. That's a bit weird. I'm assuming that's a reference to something, but that's quite a weird livery. Or tampo design. On the top and the side there. Got his little Real Rider wheels. Citroen H-van. I don't think Hot Wheels made many Citroens. I can only think about I can only think of the other one being that Rally C4. So this was quite an interesting thing. It's got the rear lights details as well, and the front lights are actually popping out on little bits of plastic as well. Front logo done as well. Yeah, a very interesting thing. I love the fact it's got a massive front splitter as well. Very interesting to see a modified H-van. Very weird. So it's quite an interesting thing to have, really. Pretty unique. So the H-vans aren't really my thing. I prefer the 80s and 90s, early 2000s stuff. Which is obvious if you've seen what I drive around. But yeah, that is quite interesting, isn't it? So yes. Oh, this is, yeah, I'm completely thrown off. I'm doing a monthly haul here. I nearly went to end the video. I'm so used to leaving these for separate videos, but it's the end of the year, so why not? And I'll be honest, recently I've been missing, haven't been doing them as often, have I? I never did a video on the last two I bought. Right, so let's get some mainlines on the go, shall we? I don't know if I'm going to be opening many of these. I don't know. I don't know yet. What I do know is I've noticed that the new stuff, Hot Wheels 70s versus 90s, that sounds like a cool set. The new stuff, they seem to have changed their logo slightly. They got slightly bolder looking, not logos, they're fonts. They got slightly bolder looking fonts. I'm not sure if that is the same font that they've always used, but these ones are definitely changed. I'm trying to see if I got an older style one. Well, there we go, a non-super. Yeah, I suppose the font's very close. It probably is the same font, but if you can see what I mean, they've kind of made it much bolder. So all the things are a lot bolder there, and they've changed their the backdrop for the cars. They've still got the blue design, but they've now got looks like they've got dark blue tabs up here, and there's kind of this streak or this spotlight coming from behind the car rather than having the Hot Wheels logo. There's now like this glowing beam of light coming from behind the car. So yeah, not a whole lot of difference, but there's obviously some noticeable differences in the 2025 stuff. So that's pretty interesting. We've got the Mercedes-Benz 500e here, which you've been staring at. Very, very nice car. Look at the details. The little spoiler as well. Oh, very nice. Proper colour. And this lovely looking green, very sparkly. All the light details are perfect. The grille even got headlight wipers on there. Absolutely mint. That is really nice. And again, Hot Wheels 70s versus 90s. That sounds like a cool set. We've got J imports here with the Mazda REPU or Repu. Oh yeah, this has got a cool little livery on it. Yeah, waves on there. Really interesting livery on that one. It's very nice. We've got the Hirohata Merc. Hirohata, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, very cool. Lovely purple and white colour scheme. This is, if you're lucky, you'll find this as a Super Treasure Hunt as well. Unfortunately, I did not, but yeah. I didn't even know at the time. I actually went back through the peg hunt where I was looking for all of these and double checked. The only thing I did miss was a regular treasure hunt, but you know, not the end of the world. But that's pretty cool. We got a Roger Dodger here. I picked this up because I just thought the colour scheme was cool. It reminds me of one that I've got in my childhood collection somewhere. Sort of a very retro-esque looking design to it. White with the green and orange flames. It's part of the Hot Wheels Let's Race series. Another one that's pretty cool, the Chevy Camaro. Oh, this is again part of the 70s versus 90s. Oh, so we'll get a 90s Camaro, I'm assuming. Assuming we're going to get the 90s and the 70s version of the cars, or is it just going to be random? Either way, getting the 90s, the 70s version of this, and getting the 90s version of this would be very cool. Yeah, this looks awesome. Side markers, got some tampos on the side as well. Really nice gold colour with some stripes over the roof. We got another one from the Japanese imports. We have an MX-5 Miata. Who doesn't love a little Miata? Very, very happy. It's got the number plate as well, detailed in. Well, not detailed, but like in the die cast. Just not been detailed in. Rear lights as well. Then we've got one here. There's a 2025 logo on it, which is interesting. Sadly, it's creased up the top, but a lot of the cars in the stock cases were. We have the Maserati Shimano. What an interesting casting. What an interesting car in general. Hot Wheels Metro. It's an interesting series for it to be in. Whoops. Yeah, very interesting. I can't tell if that's part of the plastic. I think they've got separate cutout plastic. They're not quite lens, but they've got a separate cutout for the headlights and the grille, or the front bumper there, which look really good. Same for the back as well. It's not quite the sort of plastic from the screen and all that. It's just straight black, but it does look really nice. Makes it stand out pretty well. Yeah, that is really interesting. And the rear arch is bizarre. Such a weird car. But yeah, very cool and an odd set. Hot Wheels Metro. Another one from the Hot Wheels 70s versus 90s. Oh, this is such a cool series with the Audi RS2 Avant. Oh, very, very cool. Very nice colour actually. This sort of very dark maroon colour, but it's got some glitteriness in there. If I can hopefully show that off. There it is. Really nice colour. Again, it's just a nice one. Good decals. Front light details and the badging, and all the back is done up as well. It's just nice. I thought there was a crack then, but it's just a random hair. Go away. Keep thinking you're cracked. Right, let's slide them to the side again, because we've got some more on this side. Got some long cards now, and one random short card. Oh, I had one, a previous one here. We have the Mercury Cougar Eliminator. Very nice. Nice green colour of the stripes. I keep hearing like what sounds like cracking noises, but these don't seem to be cracked. It's weird. What we got here? We got the Mazda MX-5 Miata, another one. This one is again, we got the 2025 logo. This is a long card. This seems to be some crazy modified Miata. Hot Wheels Dream Garage or Garage Legends Tour. So perhaps this was part of the car. Some part of. Perhaps this is what someone built for the Legends Tour. Probably. All sorts of crazy stuff on the front. The droopy eyes. Massive body kit. Very interesting looking wheels on this one. Very cool looking wheels. And there's the back, which has some weird middle screen fin and a really long light. Very bizarre, but very, very cool nonetheless. There's just some more here. Next up we have the Buick Riviera Hot Wheels and Modified series. Nice colour on this one as well. Pretty basic. Not much in the way of any details, but we've got the front chrome grille and all the undersides and that. Looks pretty neat. We've got here the El Camino, part of the Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. Some pretty cool design on that. Ooh, and beige interior too. Oh yeah. My voice is sort of going, which is a bit weird if I sound a bit raspy. Don't know why that's a thing. From here, we have the Hot Wheels Designed By series. It's an interesting one. Does it say who designed it? No. Again, this is like the international one, so we don't get any cool stuff or info on the back. It's just telling kids not to eat them. But I do believe this is in fact a regular treasure hunt. Oh yeah, the flame symbol is down there, just hard to see, and it is down there on the side of the car. Do like these wheels, they're pretty cool. Interesting colour, very old school colour, just brown and beige, but yeah, I do like it, and it's got a brown interior too. And this is there, the Fish and Chipped. Fished and Chipped. Weird name. And then we got from the Fast and Furious, Hot Wheels Screen Time, Skyline GTR R32. Yeah, people are going to love this one, ain't they? Nice rear light details. Sadly, no front light details. Bit of a letdown, Hot Wheels, because the rest of the car's just black. I don't know. Seems a bit weird what they do with some things and not others. Perhaps they want to make this one look a bit more boring because they want to reserve it for the premium sets. Don't know. Anyway, speaking of premium sets, we've got a few of them to take a look at as well. So, we managed to find, in the last peg hunt, a full set of these. I'm going to have to pan up because I can't show you them. Hammer drops, that's what it says. Hammer drops. That probably means something, but I'm too stupid to figure it out. Perhaps these are like cars that sell for mint at auctions. Maybe these have all sold for silly money at auctions. I really don't know, to be honest. There's all just little gubbins on the back. But yeah, we got the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. I do believe they've done this before a few times, but it's a nice example of all the details on there, the proper wheels. It's just a nice example, isn't it? Then we got, what was that, 4 out of 5. Am I doing it in any order? Nah, we've already ruined the order. Then we got a Bugatti Veyron, which I immediately thought wouldn't be here when I saw it, or wouldn't be on the pegs when I saw it, but actually there was a few. Pretty cool. Perhaps the hype for the Veyron has died down a bit over the years, who knows. But it's nice. The light details all look good. White and blue with the blue wheels. Pretty cool. I think this is actually the harder one to find, or at least in my store it was. There wasn't many of them. I think there was actually just the one, and it was on the bottom of the pegs. The MG Metro 6R4. Very awesome little rally car, this. All decaled up. Looking really cool. In fact, I wonder what the chase was for this. I didn't even think to look. I didn't even look that hard. Perhaps I should have looked a bit harder. I will quickly Google that in a minute. Once I've finished looking at these, I'll Google that and I'll Google it and see which one is the chase. This one has an attention thing on it. Where's that one got it and not the rest? Yeah, that's the only one that's got choking hazard small parts. Oh, does the back come off? So they've had to put it on the front. Oh, bit weird. Oh, the back maybe comes off of this one. So they've written it in bold on the front, choking hazard. The Mazda 787B. Pretty awesome looking thing. Loving the gold wheels with that chrome outline. Massive spoiler on there. Be nice to open it and take a look at that back, wouldn't it? This one's very, very well encased in the plastic as well, so it all lights up and makes it hard to look at. And then finally for this set, we have the Lancia Stratos Zero. I assume this was some sort of, concept car. I don't think this ever got made, or at least I've never heard of it. And being one of them cars with like zero ways of looking out the side by the looks of it, unless that's meant to be a glass window there, I don't know. I doubt this was I doubt this was ever made, bar one or two concepts. Very crazy thing. I like the back end though. Very, very crazy, and it does look like the sort of thing you would, picture flying through the sky, some sort of UFO, in some sort of 80s kind of idea of aliens. Although, mind you, we still keep that sort of idea, don't we? Very, very interesting. Pretty awesome. Should I have a guess in which is the chase? Well, I'm going to guess it's the Porsche, because that just seems the most likely. And people like Porsches, or have they gone with trying to revive the Bugatti being a big deal? I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. Oh, it is actually the Lancia Stratos. It's quite surprising. So yeah, look out for a number 05 and a black version of the Stratos Zero. Yeah, quite convenient, quite pleasantly surprised actually. Usually just make it like one of those popular castings and then everyone wants one. They're worth hundreds. It's a bit mental, really. Kind of wish I'd looked a bit harder for them now. I might scour through the video again, but I just didn't think of it. I just saw new stuff at the time and got hyped. But they look pretty well picked through, and most of the people know what they're looking through nowadays. All the people I've met and spoke to in there, they always know what they're looking for, and they always know what's scalped, so, And finally, we have got this, though. K.I.T.T from the Knight Rider. Part of the pop culture series. So this is a pretty nice find. I vaguely remember seeing this set and thinking, oh, that's nice, it's got K.I.T.T in it, I kind of want that. And thought, well, I ain't going to find that. But lo and behold, it's in my hands. Wow. Yeah. Just happened to be a couple of these left as part of the pop culture set, so couldn't resist picking one up. Again, the glaring lights are going to make it hard to look at, especially being a black car. But we've got the Knight detail on the license plate there, and that awesome beigey interior. Love the wheels as well. Yeah, that's really cool. Hopefully one day I'll finally fix my lighting arrangements and these won't look so, glossy and reflective, but I don't know if I can ever fix that. Although, out of curiosity, just out of curiosity, will the CPL filter help? It does a bit. Yeah, it doesn't really work, and the reason I don't use it is because I can't find a CPL / zoom lens. I can't find this filter on a zoom lens, and these are really useful for filming with this camera here. In fact, I don't know how I ever film without them. That's probably why my videos sucked, and they still do, but for different reasons. So, yeah, well that is everything. That is the monthly haul. A fair old sized one. I don't know where to put everything. I guess I'll just... I don't know. There's just stuff everywhere, which is pretty cool, I guess. Well, there we are. Slightly lifted up view. It's New Year's Eve as I record this, late in the afternoon, so I'm going to have to try and edit this fast and then proceed to have some sort of social interaction like a normal person would have on a New Year's Eve into 2025. But yeah, it'll be 2025 as this video goes out, so I hope you've had a good New Year's Eve and your celebrations were good. I'd like to give you best of luck and good health into 2025. Another year, more, I don't know, something will happen, I'm sure. But yeah, cheers so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. If you've been sticking around the past year, you are awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you all in the new year.